അപ്പങ്ങളെമ്പാടും ചുട്ടമ്മായേ, മരുമോനെ വീട്ടിൽ വിളിച്ചമ്മായേ. അപ്പാടെ അപ്പങ്ങൾ ഓരോ തരം അരയിൽ ചുമന്ന് വരുന്നമ്മായേ. മുട്ടമാല മുട്ടയട മുട്ട പോലെ മുട്ട സുർക്ക ബിരിയാണി നെയ്ച്ചോറും അതിരുചിയിൽ നുറുക്കിപ്പത്തലും ഗോതമ്പിന് അൽസ വെച്ച് നല്ല നെയ്യ് നടുക്കൊഴിച്ച് തിന്നുമോനെ തിന്നുമോനെ തിന്ന് ഇത് തിന്നോന്നും പറഞ്ഞുകൊണ്ട് മരുമോനെ തീറ്റിക്കുന്ന പൊന്നമ്മായി, നല്ല പൊന്നാരമ്മായി. അപ്പങ്ങളെമ്പാടും ചുട്ടമ്മായി, മരുമോനെ വീട്ടിൽ വിളിച്ചമ്മായി. അപ്പാടെ അപ്പങ്ങൾ ഓരോ തരം അരയിൽ ചുമന്ന് വരുന്നമ്മായി.
Well, that was a short excerpt from a very popular Mappila song that revolves around a mother-in-law and her enthusiasm for not just cooking a multiple assortment of food items, but in warmly inviting her groomson and feeding him. Food as a love language is such a beautiful concept, and what I learned after growing up and leaving home is how much food was an integral aspect of my identity, beliefs, and a sense of community to not just me but all the women I grew up around from the northern parts of Kerala called Malabar. When I say I'm from Talasheri or Malabar, there is an intrinsic sense of pride I take in for having such a strong culinary culture which has been molded and impacted by various elements, including rural customs, our dialects, the infusion of various foreign influences through not just trade and invasions but also domestic and international migrations. Our unique style is determined by a celebratory attitude towards food. The Quran calls food as the gift of God for humankind, and in Malabar, both fasts and feasts are taken very seriously. Food is considered to be one of the main pleasures in life, and it is meant to be shared across places and spaces. However, there is also a dark side to this culture, neglected when women toil hours and hours without receiving, but neither are they expecting much in return. So, what makes me say a prayer for is the blessed hands of those who not just go into all sorts of efforts to make those wispy strands of Muttamala or the fluffy Muttasurka or the aromatic Talasheri biryani, but the love that they pour into the whole act of feeding you until you can no longer move. And then, to top it all off, they prepare a cup of Sulaimani laden with love, and with that, you reach another level of nasha. For food was not just a survival necessity, but the act of sharing recipes, displaying their skills, feeding and eating together in a communal harmony is the biggest form of comfort and expression of love among women folk like my mother, my grandmothers, and my aunts. Be it at weddings or funerals, these women not only make and serve food in plenty, for this is their form of coping up with the mourning and celebrating with the celebrations. In fact, this poem is to honor an entire culture that revolves around food and the women who are behind them. What are our Malabar mothers without their kitchens?